Anyway, yeah, that's with Olaf Scholz is the reason why it is so is that Olaf Scholz is not really lucky because he is there in a time where um, this Ukraine Russia war has affected or is affecting Germany a lot. You see, and it is also, of course, the inheritance of Angela Merkel's law by making it quite easier for migrants to some of the migrants to also enter. And the whole situation with Angela Merkel in this migrant game is also that it is not Angela Merkel herself that paved the way. It is rather the industries, yeah, the economy. The industries need um, brain drains, yeah, to get in so that these experts can help the German economy. And the German economy also cannot be helped through the brain drains only because they are not bringing much enough birth. Yeah, that will take care of the renters, pensioners. So it has something to do with demography. Yeah, demography means um, majority the people's development in terms of birth rate, and it's a problem. But you see, when you have societies who are not really caring about whether to get children or not to get children, and here in the German world, this is what happens. So they don't want to see their mistakes, their failure, and therefore, when politicians like Angela Merkel and Olaf Scholz are trying to find a solution for them, they don't want to see because they just want to see what they want to see. Yeah, and this is similar to what Trump also is doing right now. Now that he has sent so many migrants back, the agriculture sector in U.S. is finding it difficult to have their production, and these are some of the effects. Yeah, ideologies, some politicians against industries. So in the end, it will collapse. That is what is called implosion sometimes. So in terms of Olaf Scholz, as I said before, he didn't come at the right time for himself. He came to meet this Russia Ukraine war, and this Russia Ukraine war is really hindering him because through that everything has become very expensive for Germans to live in. Although they have increased some of their salaries in order to make life a bit better than before for them, still they don't want to accept it. And with the IFD, who is really trying to manipulate or have reached certain level of manipulation for the German citizens for them to be voted for, it's also a big deal for Olaf Scholz. Nevertheless, I believe that as an African or as a people of color or as migrant, there is no way you should choose CDU or AFD or TSU or FDP before SPD. It shouldn't be so. And you can even see Schultz's latest videos on TikTok going around and Instagram, etc. And he's really forcing himself to get the youth to also vote for him. And I think that is the right cause. He needs to be helped. We need to help ourselves in this case. Um, I don't see any reason we shouldn't vote for Schultz or SPD. I don't see. I don't see it. I mean, all these other FDP and co, assuming they will come to power, they still have to deal with geopolitics. And geopolitics today, Africans are really wise. They are standing up now. So if you're too much inside your indoctrinations, in the end, you need our metals, our natural resources in order to sustain your industries. And if we are not giving it to you, or you are AFD shit, etc. Sorry, AFD things, um, it will not help the society. Yeah, because now we are building a mix-up society everywhere. And so, I mean, what they do, the Germans should understand that. Uh, so with the Olaf Scholz, I think we are in the right direction. At this stage, it won't be advisable to choose any other person. This is what I can say. Because if you go for left, far left, they will not get the right votes to get in. So it will nearly become waste. If you go to FDP, they are not even be heard. No one is hearing them. So we can count them also out. If you go to Green, Green has made one of the biggest mistakes ever by going out from their ideology of not supporting any war in this world. But with the Ukraine-Russia war, they enter in with SPD in order to support this Russia-Ukraine war, and therefore they have left their room. Yeah, so they are losing value, and it is only the hardcore people who will vote for Green. It is not much attractive anymore. And then the remaining political parties are SPD, AFD, IFD, um, what do you call CSU, and CSU always cooperates. They are in collaboration with CDU, and therefore CDU vote is a CSU vote. So it is clear there. And right now, what I have seen on the statistics, I think um, the CDU is getting around about 40, with the CSU together. FDP alone, sorry, SPD alone is getting around about 24, 25. I'm talking about the federal level. And then the Green comes also, I think, with, I don't know, 12 or 15, something like that. The Linke is down. So assuming if CDU will get his 35 and the IFD will get 20, that will mean that they are in. If um, it falls, that it means that both of them they can't build the coalition because they will need the other parties, and therefore they will lose. Yeah, and this is the main reason why we should concentrate and campaign very hard for um, SPD so that they will get much better votes. If they get 30, that is over for IFD. Uh, this is where we should go. Schultz didn't do anything wrong. He's just trying to protect Germany, German industries, German economy, German people. But unfortunately, the scepter is not um, coming from them. The scepter is given by the U.S. president, and therefore, whoever becomes president, he or she has to follow what U.S. is saying on one way or another. So, and NATO is weakening now. That's the reason why now, even I don't know whether you have realized that France is going to China. They have applied to become part of the BRICS. So you can see where the changing dynamics are going, and NATO, yeah, is losing its power. What it means that dollar is also losing its power, and it is the world is changing, really changing, and it's about time we understand geopolitics. So Um, we shouldn't underestimate Germany. Germans are very smart, very very smart. They don't make too much talk, but inside they know how to position themselves. Anyway, so this is what I can say. But by the way, I think what is her name? Brown sugar, brown silk, brown etc. Um, I saw your post. I saw your post and not your post per se, but your one of your TikTok. I saying mentioning Shakespeare, that Shakespeare might be a black person.
Can
Are
you
you
speak
there?
here? Yeah. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Come
no, it's
again.
not. No, I saw your TikTok thing there, and you made mention that Shakespeare might be a black person. Do
Yes.
you have any information backing that?
Um, yes. Should I send you a link in your inbox?
Yeah,
Or
please do so because it will help me at all as well in the narratives I'm writing and building.
okay.
So I am doing some research on that. Um,
No
on
problem. You know
yeah,
you are not allowed to send links in the chat, so I will send it to your inbox.
that would be great. That would be great. Yeah.
No
So
problem.
Afrobeats. This is what I can say about Olaf Scholz. He's really tried his best. Uh, and
Yeah, well, Olaf Schultz, he's a very smart person. He's been 7 years major over Hamburg. He's been minister of laboratory, here for Germany for years. Minister of finances, minister of social affairs. So he knows what is going on and what is good for the country. He's been there in that part position working for years. So I think some people who are doing business they will vote for him.
yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You
Thank you
know,
so much for that information, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
yeah. That the thing, what the people don't realize is that I'm really sure in 2 months, by latest in 3 months, this Russia-Ukraine war would end. And when it ends, German industries will move to. I'm not saying that they will move with their machineries, but they will be those people who will get the contract, the majority contract in Ukraine.
Okay.
What will means is that there is going to be a production increment in Germany,
Hmm.
uh, and the German economy will boost again in the highest level. And this is how world wars are functioning. And you can always see after Iraq war, one can see how Germans industry move ahead. Uh, After Yugoslavians war, the same thing. So whenever in a specific area such wars come to play, it changes the eye of many of the neighboring countries because they want protection. And if you need protection, it means that you have to develop your infrastructure. So again, they call Germans, they call Americans, they call Indians, and they will come and do the business. Always like that.